Hello, today I will be reviewing the Linksys Velop whole home Wi-Fi system. The system is available in multiple sets. The particular set that I bought came with 2 nodes. This is one of the nodes. As you can see, it measures just a little over 7 inches tall, more like 7 1/4. It is about 2.5 inches at the top. It gets a little wide at the bottom, and it is squared, so that is about 2.5 inches at the top. You'll also notice there is a circle here that is actually a light to let you know that you are online and that it is connected and that it has been configured. In the bottom, you can see there is a network, there are 2 Ethernet ports, a reset button, a power spot, as well as a on and off switch so that you can turn the system on and off. One of the things that impressed me was when you open up your Linksys, you are introduced with a setup guide with 3 steps. Basically, you download the app, you plug it in, and it's practically that easy. Having set up multiple Wi-Fi hotspots, I can tell you firsthand that I have never seen anything as easy to set up as the Linksys Velop whole home Wi-Fi. The hardest part is plugging it in and finding the app. After that, it is really plug and play. I'll show you some of the features right now.
We are currently experiencing long hold times. Please remain on the line and someone will be able to assist you.
Well, I was about to give a rave review on the Linksys Velop whole health home Wi-Fi system. Unfortunately, in order to do the review, I tried to pull up the app,
we also offer chat support. If you would like to contact our chat team, please go to linksys.com/support.
And I can no longer log in. So I am stuck on tech support now. I tried logging into their website and doing chat, but that failed. So now I am still on support call with Linksys. Hopefully they are experiencing longer than normal call times, so they may be having some major issues there. But as of right now, I am unable to do a review because the system is not working. I cannot access it during the website or through the app. However, I do have internet service, so there's something going on with their server, or service, I should say, that is not affecting my Wi-Fi connection, but just the ability to interact with the app. Thank you. And we're back. As you can see, I am finally back online. I was not able to get a hold of anyone at tech support after listening to them tell me they're having longer than usual wait times for over 20 minutes. I decided to hang up. I did also try a chat session. The chat session also took a very long time to connect. Finally, I did get online with somebody. I told them I power cycled both nodes. I power cycled my phone. Their only response was that I should uninstall, reinstall the app. And then the chat session ended. So my frustration with their tech support was very high at that point. I did power cycle the nodes a couple more times, and as you can see, I am now back online. It's been frustrating, to say the least. I had been hoping to do a great review because, as I said, the setup for this was as easy as 1, 2, 3, and I was up and running and in a great place, but already I'm having major connectivity issues. So that is very troubling. One of the features that I did want to show you is the dashboard functionality. You can see here by clicking on the number of devices just how many devices that you have currently connected to your Wi-Fi. A quick word of warning. Android devices in general do not communicate very well. So what you see there are horrible IDs. I have named each of my devices, but with most of the wireless network functionality that I've seen, whether it's Linksys Velop, whether it's other wireless networks. In general, Android just doesn't play very well. You do have to find the MAC address for your phone, the IP address, and then go in and name it through the app. So one of the things that you'll find when you do set this up is that you have to find the devices, go in, and then name them. So for example, I found my Google Home, I found my Echo Kitchen. Within your smartphones, Android especially, there is the ability to go in and see the MAC address by going into your settings, selecting Wi-Fi, selecting your Wi-Fi connection, and then all the way down at the bottom you'll see your IP address as well as your MAC address. Once you've linked that or matched that to the device on this list, then you can rename the device. I would love to show you the phone that I'm working on. Unfortunately, even though I am currently, let me go back and show you, I am currently online, I am connected to my network. When I go to my devices, under offline devices, that's the phone I'm using. So their ability also to see what's online and what's offline do not work very well. That functionality that I was so looking forward to has also not been working properly. My Windows devices that are connected wirelessly came right up. For example, the Asus computer that we have. Some of the other devices I did not name, they just came up. The Epson printer, for example, all those are connecting wirelessly through the nodes. I did not change anything, they just connected and everything was happy, but as you can see, the functionality leaves a little bit to be desired. You can go to your Velop administration, and at that point you can see your nodes. I've got my office node and my living room node. They are on opposite sides of the house, and according to the setup, they were and are communicating very well. As you can see, both of them appear online. If they were offline, there would be some red text after them saying that they are not connected. So that's a good place to go to make sure both of your nodes are online. You can also do some device prioritization, meaning if you're using some devices for work and some for play, you can say which one gets the priority when it comes to Wi-Fi bandwidth. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get that to work because the devices that I want to give priority to are currently showing offline. So as I was saying, the initial setup was great. I was all ready to give it a 5-star review. However, now that I've worked with it for a little while, most of the functionality I was hoping for is just not there, unfortunately, and their tech support was exceedingly busy, and I've just not been able to get a hold of anybody for some decent answers. So for right now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give them 3 stars. I am online and I do have a great level of connectivity, but the application shows my phone offline, which is wrong. I'm not able to use the prioritization. I'm not able to set the parental controls the way I wanted to. So the vast majority of the functionality is simply not there. So thank you for listening, and thank you for your time.